Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, there's another death in The Godfather.
Yeah, and this one in real life, Robert Duvall, the great iconic actor, John, I had the honor to interview him many times. Dead at the age of 95, and we're playing the Godfather theme.
Can I take 95 right now, certified?
Yes, I think we'll all take it.
In the studio with us, we have a new special guest.
Yes.
We have, I'm giving him new cards. Son of Governor Carey.
I would, by the way, if I was related to Governor Carey, I'd have that on my card too, because that's a badge of honor.
Michael Carey, give us your background.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Judge.
And Judge Weinberg's in the studio too.
You want my card, Sean? I'll be happy to do
No.
It's great to be here. I'd like to decide. I'm a centrist at heart, and I descend from the great Governor Carey, about whom there was a book, The Man Who Saved New York, which is about the fiscal crisis. But on the other side of the aisle, I worked for both Rudy Giuliani when I was head of economic development for the city of New York for 4 years, and also for the great Mayor Michael Bloomberg for a year with City Hall. So
both great mayors.
I worked for
great mayors.
Both great mayors, both great people for the city. So I come at it from a solution-oriented, centrist point of view. But it's a great thing to be here with you guys, and I'm making my debut at 77 WABC. I couldn't be happier.
We're thrilled to have you.
And today we have Governor Pataki on, another great governor.
And
Your father was a great governor for New York State, and Governor Pataki was a great governor, and he'll be on in a little while.
Yeah, by the way, since I love The Godfather, I want to play this clip because we pulled a little clip. Who could forget Robert Duvall, too, since we have two big movie buffs with us here in studio. Here we go.
Tom, can you get me off the hook? For old time's sake.
Can't do it, Sally.
Can't do it.
Can't do it, Sally. One of the great senators?
That was Duvall.
That's Duvall.
Duvall was the general counsel.
That's right. He was a consigliere. That's right. Wonderful character actor. One of the
and who's he talking about?
And he's talking about Sally, who set up the contract to execute Michael Corleone. That's what happened. And he got caught. I
thought it was the one with the senator.
No.
Getting laid.
With the horse and with the girl.
Getting laid.
John, can you say that?
That was a Hollywood producer.
Yeah, I love that. You knew the senator was in trouble when he crossed, the family. You knew he was in trouble. By the way, John, also, here's a little tease of who we have on tomorrow.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know
Well, Lee Greenwood was supposed to be on at 5:45 today, but I guess with the TSA, let's blame the TSA.
Yeah, let's blame the TSA.
I mean,
right.
But he will be on tomorrow.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Do we have another Democratic shutdown? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Something like that.
We do. We have a partial shutdown. It's TSA.
Let's not blame TSA. Let's blame the Democratic shutdown.
Yes, and they're not getting paid, by the way. Bravo to our great TSA folks who are still working, not getting paid, and it looks like it's going to be at least another week.
I try to like Senator Schumer, but I just think he comes across with no, no, no.
Yes, and he keeps saying no, no, no on the SAVE Act,
exactly.
too. Right.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't end anywhere.
Now, I don't understand that. You both are Democrats, and I used to be a Bill Clinton Democrat, and the fact is that common sense, how can you allow people to vote that are not Americans and are not American citizens? I mean, the Constitution says you have to be an American citizen to vote.
Well, John, it's an interesting issue for the Democrats because it's an 80-20 issue. Even I think with Republicans, it's about 90% who favor photo ID. With Democrats, it's about 75%. So I don't know why Democrats continually die on these hills where there really is a distinct split in favor of whatever it might be. In this case, you have to get an ID to get up in this building, for example. You have to have an ID to drive a car. You have to have an ID to vote in the House of Representatives. They just illustrated last week. So why not get a voter ID? And it's only if you re-register. If you're already registered, then all you have to do is go and show a photo ID or your passport. So most of us have passports. It shouldn't really be an issue at all. So again, it's just one of these things where they're making an issue where there is none.
Yeah, by the way, I heard a rumor, John and I didn't even talk about this, where they're kind of coming out now saying we're going to fight, especially about the shutdown, that's a separate issue than the SAVE Act, the Voter ID Act, but that they want to keep doing it up until, guess what? When the State of the Union happens next week. So they're going to, suddenly it'll open.
Is that the State of the Union where originally Nancy Pelosi, who I used to love dearly, took President Trump's speech and tore it in half?
Oh yeah, who could forget that moment?
Is that when all of this happened?
That's unfortunately.
Was that the start?
I think that's a great point. Yeah, it was like when civility went down the drain at that moment.
Well, we got Bill O'Reilly on the phone.
Yep, and
Bill O'Reilly is one mad Irishman sometimes.
We love that. I love that.
I love emotion.
Me too.
Mike Carey, Governor Carey's son, you don't know about Irish emotion, do you?
Not at all. But I will tell you that I do remember when Bill O'Reilly addressed the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick. I don't know if he remembers.
I was there.
But he was terrific then, and he's been terrific ever since. And I know that he's got a lot to say, particularly about the president's birthday.